The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
30 seconds away from your chance at the golden ticket from Q101.
Ahoy! Let's go! We're waking up Chicago. Turn up the radio. It's time to start the show. On Q101 with the Morning Crew. Ahoy! Let's go! Welcome to the morning show.
Now is your chance to qualify for the golden ticket that gets you and a guest into every Q101 event for a year. Please don't text and drive. Standard message and data rates apply.
Q101.
Let's go. It starts now again with Brian and Kenzie and Q101. So 6 a.m. right now, 7 a.m., 8 a.m., and 9 a.m. Your chance to win the golden ticket. Everything Q101 is a part of for an entire year. All the concerts from Riot Fest 2023 to Riot Fest 2024. Everything in between. Lollapalooza, Picnic, lounges, pop-ups, Pearl Jam, Pierce the Veil. So much stuff is for you. Thousands of dollars of free tickets. And just the effort of trying to get these tickets is the main thing you don't have to worry about anymore. And also, money. Yeah. So text AHOY, AHOY, to 312-591-8300 for a chance to win Little Image tickets at Reggie's Rock Club. Me and Kenzie were there for the Lollapalooza pop-up with Jesse Reyes. I love Reggie's Rock Club.
Oh my God, it's so fun.
It's just a great spot.
It's kind of spooky in there too. It's all Halloween-y. It is if a skeleton on the roof.
You always look for the spookiness, but you're right. You're right here.
It really is.
Because you kind of wind around a little bit. There's a little bit of a maze, a couple different bars in there, the roof deck, all the stuff, and then the performance.
It's dark, a lot of orange and red lights. And they literally have a skeleton on the roof, like one of those really tall ones that you get at Home Depot.
Yeah. You get one of those for the house?
I actually do a graveyard every year in front of my house, but I do a realistic graveyard.
You get dead bodies from the cemetery?
That's where I bury people. And I'm like, it's very realistic. No, but I do. It's not like one of those corny ones where it's like, here lies, blah, blah, blah. No, I have nice tombstones, and I like to put like little pumpkins, and I put a lantern in front of each one. So it actually looks like you just walked up on a graveyard, like in the middle of the woods.
It sounds very pleasant. Nice tombstones.
It looks nice.
They're really cool.
Takes up the whole front yard.
So, Reggie's Rock Club for Little Image. No tombstones, but just them and you. Sunday, September 3rd. Our friends at Live Nation helped hook this up. But also qualifying for that golden ticket where you get everything we do. You are a VIP, a music VIP for Chicago for 1 year, courtesy of Q101 and Brian and Kenzie. So text AHOY right now. That's AHOY to 312-591-8300.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. And if you missed the keyword just about 15 minutes ago for a chance to win the golden ticket, it is AHOY. Text AHOY to 312-591-8300. That's your chance to get to Reggie's Rock Club for Little Image coming up in a few weeks, September 3rd. And then the golden ticket. Kenzie, what's the golden ticket again? Can you remind me, please?
Okay, so how the golden ticket works is you text them when you hear a keyword, which happens every single hour on Q101. Now, if you win that hour, you win the tickets we're giving away and you qualify for golden ticket because there's only one winner for this golden ticket, right?
Yes.
Because it's a very big deal. We can't give away 1 million of these because there's limited capacity, a lot of these things, right? As is. And I'm taking up a spot, you and a +1. So you get 2 tickets, not just 1 ticket, to everything for a year. It starts with Riot Fest. That's how we're going to kick the whole thing off. It's going to go all the way to next Riot Fest. So just that is 6 days of Riot Fest. Think of that.
Wow.
Then you have Lollapalooza. Then you have Twisted Christmas, which is like 4 or 5 days. Nobody ever knows. They don't tell me anything. Who knows? Maybe it's 4 weeks this year. Nobody tells me anything. Anyways. And then there's going to be tons of stuff in between, like pop-up shows, right?
Yeah.
Like we announced Pierce the Veil. We didn't find out about that until like 2 months before.
What?
That's crazy. And 8,000 people tried to get in. Automatically, you wouldn't have to jump through any hoops. You're good to go. We want you to listen to us, so technically you never had to listen again for a whole year. Right?
No.
Well, like, you know what I'm saying, though.
Yeah.
It's like, you're like, I'm already there. And you got to use these tickets to your benefit. Okay? If there's a show you can't make it to, boom, you gift them to somebody.
How about that?
Or you could even still go to every single thing, and the +1 ticket is the gift you give to people. It's unbelievable.
You have blown my mind.
I know. It's so good.
It's amazing. So text AHOY for a chance to win that right now. AHOY 312-591-8300. Text it right there. And by the way, coming up in a fact, if that wasn't enough of a fact that makes your brain go boom, stop snuggling turtles. If you're out there snuggling a turtle.
Who's doing that? They pee every time you snuggle them.
Have you snuggled a turtle?
Well, I picked them up to move them out of the road. They pee everywhere.
Oh, you're part of the problem. I'll tell you why if you touch turtles.
I wash my hands, Brian.
Did you?
I don't go serve food after I pick up a turtle.
You didn't go on one of your famous Dave's job?
Yeah.
You moved 18 turtles out of the highway and then you served up some barbecue? Mm-hmm. That didn't happen?
No.
Did you really wash your hands?
Of course I wash my hands. They pee everywhere when you pick them up. I don't They're nuts. I can't believe how much they pee.
They're pee-maniacs.
They're pee-maniacs.
Well, stop snuggling turtles. You're causing problems for the rest of us who don't. And we'll talk about that at 6:30 in The Fact.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
All right, if you missed the key word for the golden ticket, we'll give it to you after The Fact that makes your brain go, stop hugging turtles. Now, apparently, there's people out there, as Kenzie talked about, that turtles just pee when you pick them up. That's all they do. That's all they know how to do.
They be peeing, man.
Yeah, you've saved a lot of turtles' lives, I've heard.
Well, so we live near a pond, and then I used to live in North Carolina, and then I lived in Minnesota, which is the land of 10,000 lakes. I've been near a lot of turtles. I got to move them out of the way.
Yeah. You've saved, you're really on PETA's list as a turtle saver.
I will not touch a snapping turtle, though. We had a few people who are like, I've moved snapping turtles. That is for professionals because they have a longer reach than you think. And you have to get the jaws of life. You have to cut that turtle's head off to get those jaws unclamped.
Well, how do you know the difference?
Snapping turtles are huge.
Oh, okay. So they got
got a big, rough bat. Those little cute ones that you normally see. Those aren't snapping turtles. You know a snapping turtle looks more like a dinosaur.
Do you think they're jealous of the bigger snapping turtles, the little ones with no snap?
With no snap?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, the damn big ones don't get any help, that's for sure.
There's a big-ass one in the Chicago River. See that film? Someone doing a kayak thing found it and they saw it. It weighs 400 pounds. It's been there for 40 years. But, I wouldn't get near that thing. It does look like a dinosaur. It looks scary.
You can tell a snapping turtle. It's it's the big boys.
Yeah, don't do it.
They be snapping.
But don't even snuggle with the little ones because apparently there's been an outbreak of salmonella, or is it it looks like salmonella.
Salmonella.
Salmonella. You say the L? Salmonella? Salmonella.
Worcester sauce. Same concept.
Salmonella outbreak. It's sickened dozens and dozens of people in 11 states because people are using these turtles as support turtles. So they're snuggling with them.
Why, of all the support animals, would you can't snuggle with a turtle? They have a hard shell.
I don't know.
They're cold-blooded.
People use peacocks on planes. They use chickens.
It's feathery, and warm. There's nothing warm about a turtle, and they pee everywhere. You understand?
Listen. I didn't grow up picking up turtles like you did every 3 seconds. They really just pee every time you pick them up.
Yes.
Okay.
Without a doubt.
Well, maybe that's
if you're gonna pick up a turtle, you gotta go from the sides, and then make sure you're behind it more so it doesn't drip on your shoes or anything.
Yeah.
And then move that thing.
Is there a defense mechanism? They don't want you to pick them up?
I think they're just scared.
Yeah, and they pee.
Yeah. My dog used to do that too.
Oh, God.
Remember when we got my dog? We had this bear rug on the wall, and he was looking at it.
Hold on. We gotta stop for a second. You had a dog, but there was a bear rug on the wall?
Yeah, a faux one. Don't get all turned up. But my dad's a huge Chicago Bears fan. He has a Bears shrine.
By the way, I'm fine if it was a real Bears rug.
But it's not. I don't think I am, but it's faux.
Okay.
But he has it hanging up because it's like a big bear, whatever. And all I did is kind of pick it up and move it towards him, and he pissed all over the floor. I got in trouble.
So it's going, ah.
I was like, and he just sat there and peed, didn't do anything else. So turtles have a similar reaction to people, I guess.
And he was an adult dog already trained to not pee.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know the bear rug was gonna have that kind of effect on him.
God.
My bad.
I can only imagine Halloween around your house with gravestones around. Is the dog just scared all the time?
Oh my God. My husband's always like, what if it scares our son? I'm like, well, he's going to grow up sometime,
Damn right.
You're not going to ruin Halloween for me. Listen, It's not going down.
It's okay to get scared. It teaches you.
Yes.
So anyway, stop picking up turtles if you are. 26 people have been hospitalized because of the salmonella breakout because of people kissing and hugging and snuggling with turtles.
Why would you kiss a turtle?
I don't know. I think it's disgusting. The CDC says any half-decent pet store won't sell turtles, actually, that are causing this problem. There's one specific turtle that's been doing it, but people are buying them at flea markets. They're buying turtles.
Buying turtles at flea markets?
God, really? You can buy a turtle?
Wheaton?
Yeah. Oh, that haunted Wheaton flea market.
Yeah, they're like black market turtle dealers.
Just don't do it. Just stop. It's ridiculous.
Oh,
Move
my
on.
God.
There's a fact. Makes your brain go boom. Stop. Well, you can pick them up off the road like Kenzie did, but wash your hands afterward. Save turtles, but don't touch them.
Seriously, because you don't want to run over all the little turtles. They need help.
It's terrible. You can also take your pet turtle to any show you get when you win the golden ticket. Text AHOY to 312-591-8300.
I don't know if that's true. I don't know if you can bring a turtle in.
I would love it if you walked into, like, Pierce the Veil at the Aragon with a turtle on your shoulder.
Oh, God. What would pee on you?
Where's your +1? Him?
Yeah, you don't want to put it on your shoulder. I'm telling you, you're not listening, Brian.
It's very punk rock.
Pee right down your back.
Yeah, ugh.
It's scared.
Text AHOY to 312-591-8300 right now. That's AHOY. That's your chance at Little Image tickets at Reggie's Rock Club. And then qualify for the golden ticket. Everything Q101 does for an entire year. Free concert tickets.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. You know, I had something else planned to talk about here, but I have to acknowledge what just happened during that song as we gave you the fact that makes your brain go, stop picking up turtles and snuggling with them because it's causing a salmonella breakout in 11 states, including Illinois. And many people are getting rushed to the hospital because that's what they cause. Apparently, according to Kenzie, when they pee on you when you pick them up, too.
Oh, they pee a lot.
They pee a lot. And we got a lot of verification on the text line. Also, first off, you talked about there's only the big ones are snapping turtles. Fun fact, Lance says there are small snapping turtles. There are small ones.
Like the children?
Before they get big.
I'm aware that they don't come out that size.
Well, no, I mean, he's saying there's one.
Crawl out of the craters. I know. They're going to be burnt. Did it come out of, I think, an egg or something? I don't know.
Also, someone said we did have a turtle. Kenzie's right. It peed all over my kid's wagon.
Listen, nobody listens to me.
Well, no, I mean, people, you're putting some facts out there that are good. I just think there could be full-grown small turtles that become snapping turtles, I think.
I understand. They also have the very pointy face. You've ever seen the point?
Yeah, they're creepy.
The pointy mouth. Like, you can tell. They're bumpy. They have the pointy mouth. Usually large unless they're children.
Unless they're the children ones. But Case, the producer, had to ask a question during that song we just played of, how did you ask that question again, Case?
All I asked was, what is the difference between a toad and a turtle?
Now, I want our listeners to think about that. This is the guy that kind of helps set up the show and plans everything, puts the podcast up. Anything technically that goes wrong, Case has to work on. A big integral part of Q101 and the radio station.
That pissed me off so much that he asked that question. I'm like, I don't know, what's the difference between a cat and a dog? It's literally a different animal.
All I was asking for was clarification on the differences between the two.
It's not like you said, what's the difference between a tortoise and a turtle or a frog and a toad? Like, I don't know, one has a shell, one jumps high. Like, I have to list every difference between two different
I'm sorry,
animals.
I didn't know we were in veterinarian school all of a sudden, and that my animal expertise affected my performance here. All I was asking was if somebody could remind me the difference between a toad and a turtle, because I will have you know,
what?
Just so we're clear,
Okay,
that I have rescued many a toads in my day. At my home growing up in the great state of Indiana, I would often perform toad rescues where they would get stuck in my wells, and my father would drop me into said wells, and I would pick up the toads, they would pee on me, and I would put them in safety. I'm sorry I haven't been around a lot of turtles in my day. I just want to know the difference between the two frequently urinating animals.
Okay, so my question is, since you know what a toad looks like, do you not know what a turtle looks like?
I hadn't been around a toad in a while. I just want to know if they were part of the same family or not. I don't think that's outrageous.
I haven't been around a giraffe in a while. I still know what it looks like.
Yeah, but if we were talking about animals that fall out of the sky when they're born, you would probably at least compare and contrast the two. These are two animals that pee a lot. I just wanted to make sure I knew the differences between the two.
Giraffes don't fall out of the sky when they're born.
No, but if you've seen a giraffe being born, the giraffes are tall, so when they're birthed, they fall. They actually plummet to the ground.
Drops them off. I have to read you everything.
No. I'm not wrong about this giraffe thing. I will defend that. No.
It's not a video game. You don't get respawned and dropped from the sky.
When a giraffe is born, they are birthed, and giraffes are tall. We all have that understanding. So when a giraffe is born, they fall from the pouch of the giraffe to the ground. There's a drop there.
Real quick, Case, can you tell me the difference between a giraffe and an elephant?
No, I can't.
Really fast, just because we're talking about animals.
Well, he is a trunk sucker.
Big trunk sucker right now.
If you listen to yesterday's podcast.
Sorry, I didn't know I was working with Steve Irwin. Good Lord. Everybody here's an animal expert. God forbid I ask a question.
It's 2 different animals.
It's not even
all
close.
I was asking was tell me the differences between the two.
Between a toad and a turtle.
Yeah.
I mean, how much time do you have? We have a show to do. They're 2 different animals.
Great. All I need to know. They just pee a lot. They're similar there.
Okay.
Ashley just texted in. Ashley just texted in and said, my turtle fell out of the sky. Like the giraffes. You know, my wife was right. This show is not intellectual.
This is horrible.
And someone said, by the way, Chase, not Case, is a product of the Indiana school system. Explains a lot.
Yeah, no argument there.
All right.
I can't. Because it pees. You pee, Case.
That's not the point. I just want to know the differences between the 2 animals.
If someone can make a good explanation on the text line right now, 312-591-8300, between the difference between a toad and a turtle, so Case can fully understand, so we're not laughing at him and bullying him. And,
Yeah, sorry I asked the question.
Yeah.
Sorry I'm curious. Number 1 job of a radio host, be curious.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry we're being bullying. But someone else can explain it better than we are. Apparently, we're not explaining it well. Then please do that at 312-591-8300. The difference between a toad and a turtle. And looks and everything. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
All right, it's Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Golden ticket, 10 minutes away. Another chance at 7 a.m., a different keyword. And this one for Hosier at the Northerly Island Event Center.
Pavilion.
Pavilion, whatever. I made it sound like a VFW hall.
Are we just giving up? Whatever. Where they're
The tickets at the thing and, whatever.
So it's Brian and Kenzie. We just talked about the fact that makes your brain go, that people need to stop hugging turtles because it's causing a salmonella breakout around the country, including in Illinois. So stop it. Kenzie brought up that they pee a lot when you pick them up. Turtles do. And then Case, the producer, brought up, what's the difference between a toad and a turtle? And he was legitimately trying to find an answer. And here we are.
Which is, it's upsetting because it's a ridiculous question.
I just wanted a reminder.
But they're not similar.
They're both slimy.
Oh my God.
Okay,
What's the difference between a snake and a turtle?
Well, one's long, one's round.
Oh my God. Wow. That's it? Those are the 2 differences?
there we are. One's long. Maybe Kieran can help out.
One has
Lake in the Hills. Kieran is the amphibian expert. Kieran, ahoy.
Hey, good morning. Ahoy.
Good morning. So explain the case, please, the difference between a turtle and a toad so we can move on with the show.
Okay, so turtles have shells, toads do not.
Okay. I follow.
That's the biggest thing. Frogs and toads can be mistaken because they both have 4 legs. They both hop. Turtles don't hop. Toads are going to have they look like warts. They can, bumps all over their skin. Frogs are going to be slimy, real sleek. They like water. Toads do not like water. Both of them, when you pick them up, their natural reflex to kind of deter you from picking them up is to pee on you. It's their defensive mechanism.
Kenzie has big experience with that.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Same things with turtles as well.
They're the R. Kelly of the animal kingdom.
Case, are you picking up on this? Are you good yet?
Well, what's Brian related to R. Kelly? Now everything makes sense. I follow now.
You get it now?
God. I was just asking a question.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.